I'm the queen of the jungle. What's up, Pride? It's your girl Kelly J, aka Lioness J, and in today's video, I'm showing you guys how I designed my graduation cap. Let's get started. So first things first, I took a trip to my local Michael's store. So all the products that you see here in my video, from the cardstock to the glitter beads to the lettering and everything like that, yeah, all from Michael's. And they have really good deals, y'all, so make sure y'all check Michael's out. Also, you can try Joann Fabrics if you guys don't have a Michael's around your area, or Amazon. That's always a good place too. From everything though that you basically see in my video, it's all from Michael's. I like Michael's because it's known to be like a craft scrapbooking supply store, so that's what I just catered to more. So this step is pretty self-explanatory. Once I got my cardboard, I basically traced over where my graduation cap was and where the tassel will be placed so that I could put it in the correct area and cut out the right dimensions and everything like that. So I got my flowers, and I chose sunflowers and roses because they're literally my favorite flowers, and some green leaves. I'm going for that like foresty, summery look. I don't even know if I said that right, but you get what I'm saying. My butterflies and lettering. I chose like 3 of them because I literally could not pick which type font I wanted and the color scheme. So I just chose red because red was going with the red roses. And you guys see my glittering beads. I chose pearls and the black glitter just in case, and then the rhinestones to go around my tassel. So pretty self-explanatory. I have the Gorilla Glue because for some reason your girl forgot to get hot glue guns, but it is what it is. Now be careful when you're using Gorilla Glue, honey. I put on some gloves because I wasn't about to be Miss Gorilla Glue woman. Ain't nobody got time for that, period. So safety first, girl, safety first. So you guys just see me, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just laying out the glue around the edges. Now one thing about Gorilla Glue, in order to make sure that the object that's being placed on the cap is perfect and will stay in place, you have to leave the glue down for 45 seconds. So what I did was I just pressed down after every section and just pressed down for 45 seconds. And peep the jewels. Make sure you guys go check out my dad's wristbands on IG called Euphoria Collection. So what I'm doing now is basically kind of giving myself a layout to how I'm going to do my flowers. I basically wanted to do it around the edges, especially where it kind of is like the green is peeping out a little bit. So I'm just kind of playing with it a little bit, and that's something you're going to have to do when you're doing your graduation caps. Just play with it, and before gluing, just see where you want your flowers and objects to be. Now for this part, don't y'all laugh at me. I did not use and fool with that glue. I just taped it, babe. I just taped it on the glitter cardboard and stretched it around the ends where my graduation cap was ending, because I was not about to glue every single small piece. There's nothing wrong with tape. Just make sure that you know what you're doing and where you're placing it, because as you see, I had to cut some of the edges because it was just a little too tight. Now, baby, it's time for these red roses, sugar. Get into it, okay? And again, we're just repeating our same steps. Now, with this certain flower, because of the way that they made the buds at the end of the flowers are, I had to kind of make sure that it was flat, and I'm going to show you in this next slide. So as you guys see, I'm pressing down to make sure that it's laid down flat. That way, when I glue it on, it's easier to stay. And I'm just gonna leave that thing on for 45 seconds, baby, and let it do its thing so it can get nice and secure. for this part, as you guys can see, I am just taking my glitter and my glitter studs and I am just beating them to where the tassel is. Now this was actually a little tricky because I had to take off my gloves because it was sticking, the buds were sticking to the gloves. And then also I had to be careful not to place it too far on the ends because there would be no room for my tassel to kind of like slip in, if you know what I'm saying, if you catch my drift there. But this is what it looks like, and it ended up being so beautiful, guys. I really love doing this project. This has to be like my favorite arts and craft project I ever did. Now it's time for the lettering. So as you guys can see, I chose the red letters only because I felt like it would go nicely with the red roses, and I chose the black scripts because one of my my scripture that I used was Psalms 46, which is God is within her, she will not fail. So yeah. I had to go back and redo it because it wasn't even. But this is what it looks like, guys. I loved how it came out. And these are the black scripts so that I could write my scripture. Major rule when it comes to these type of projects, just have fun, y'all, with it. Like, I had to learn as I went. I learned what didn't go with the cardboard, what glue, or if the tape worked with this, if the tape worked with that. I honestly was just learning as I went. So just keep going. Thought it was over? Girl, me too, but you know your girl had to be extra and try one more flower at the top in the right corner so I could just get everything right and flawless, honey. And that's a wrap, you guys. I hope you guys like this short mini tutorial of how I did my graduation cap. If you would like to have more videos like this, please leave a comment down below, like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. I will see you in my next video.